Hi everyone, I'm Nancy with Ladybug's Flowers and Rustic Decor, and today we're going to be making a centerpiece for your table, countertop, bar, whatever you would want to set it on. Um, First, I got this little tin can at the Dollar Tree, and I do want to paint it a brown color like I always do. So I have mixed up this different color red in with it to see what it does. Tuscan red, and it's apple barrel, and the rest of it is my same brown and black that I always do. I just wanted to see what that done. It might not do nothing. It might just make it darker. But anyways, we are going to paint this. Then, I got that mixed up. I'm going to set this over to the side. Then I've got some red and pink roses. And I'm really not sure what these are. I get them every year. I love them. A little bud there. That's alright. But anyways, that's what we're going to put, and plus some greenery, in our little rustic can. We're going to have pink and red and white. But first we are going to paint this. Some people probably would leave it white, or they would paint it completely white. But I want to paint mine a rustic brown, or that's what I like. I'm going to kind of paint over it right now, and then I'll have to dab back on it because it's not going to stay on there good. And it will have like a rosy red look. I can see that coming out in it. But anyways, we're going to get this painted. I hope everyone's had a wonderful day. I just finished up my flower that I was doing for a lady, a very special sweet lady, and I'll be showing you a picture of that later. Once she gets it. She wanted a double headstone piece for her loved one's grave that was not Christmas but a winter look to it. I worked on it pretty much all day yesterday and some today. To get it the way I wanted it to look. And I do have my phone in there for my flowers. And I will have to paint over this twice. to get it covered real good. I might even want it darker than that. I'm not sure. I already got paint on the new cardboard piece I put down. Like it's brand new. It's just a box that I cut. My other had so much paint on it and glue to where I changed it out. Alright. We'll see. The bottom is not the most important thing, but you still want to get it painted as well. Use some of my lighter brown on it and maybe some of the darker. Not covering up the whole thing. Just actually want to give it a rust look. I'm not meaning to set it down. I'm just trying to see all the way around it. Alright, look at how it turned out. Mix in just a little bit of my darker brown with that. We'll be done with it here in a minute. Just giving a little swipe here, yonder, and there. Here, yonder, and there. You can tell I'm country. Now I'm satisfied. I had to kind of go back to my go-to. what we are going to start off with is our red rose. I'm not going to put no stick or anything in it because it is taller. But I do want to pull up that baby's breath up there with it. And we got that right in the middle of our little can. Then we're going to take one of our little pink ones. And I am going to put a stick on it. So I kind of set it up here to the side where I can see the screen and you can see me. But we are going to put this on here and then tape it. And this tape's not the best in the world, so I am going to put just a dab of my glue. Where I can have it strong. Just plain. So we are going to stick that to the side. Not one that is high as that one. And then we're going to take another red one. I'm going to see how far it goes before I cut it. If it's going to be the same height or if it's going to be a little shorter. I think it needs to be a little shorter than that. There's my cutters. I just had them. But I'm thinking that before I put that in, I still need another pink. So, what I'm going to do is, because it's like it's, and then we are going to, well, put just a little glue down that tape to hold it on because it's not the stickiest. It's not as good as what I normally get. So that's why we're using the glue. We don't want it to come apart. So we're going to set this one on the front side. And we might need to break off that stick just a little bit because we don't want it covering up our red one. We can stick it on down in there like that. We want that red one to be shining up there. So what I do need to do, there's my cutters, is cut some off and stick it right there in the middle of them. But we don't want that pink one to be hidden either, so we're going to bring it on up. Like that. I think that's going to be pretty. Let's see. I might move that over some. But still wanting to be able to see it in the arrangement. And that's the way it's going to look from the side. So I am going to take one of my white ones that kind of looks like tulips, but I know that's not what it is. And we're going to stick that right in there. Not wanting to cover up none of it, but they're just kind of hangy. I just kind of want them to hang over to the side of it. And that's the way it's looking so far. I might have to glue that pink one. Then we're going to take us another red one. We're going to do 6 of each one. That way we got a dozen of roses. And that's there from the front side. We're going to take another pink one and stick it over here to the other side. Up higher. Putting our tape on. That's what I'm doing. Set it over here. We want that pink one to go down just as far as that other pink one did. Take us another white one. And just kind of stick that in between. Just letting it hang over. And we might stick one up here in the front. And I am going to take another pink one and stick it up. Well, it come right off. I have to fix that and stick it up there. That's what I was meaning to do, but alright, getting our tape on it. And we're going to stick this pink one up there beside that red one. Don't want it to go up. Just a little higher. We might even want that red one to be up there, just standing up where you can see it. Take us another white. And I think we need to go in between. Not wanting to cover up anything, but just wanting it to be there. Let's see. I need to bring it up some. Turn that leaf around. Want to see all of them. What I'm going to do is stick another white one in on the other side of that pink. But wanting them red roses to be showing as well. Don't want to overpower them. Let me see. That rose to be out there. You can see what I'm talking about. But you're not going to see the whole thing anyways. So I do want another pink one. That makes 1, 2, 3, 4 pink ones that I've got. We're most definitely going to have to stick a stick on this one. So we're going to set that over to the side. I guess I need to turn my camera. What I want to do is stick this pink one down below. We're going to turn it around. And we've got a lot of paint going on. So we need 2 more reds. 3 more reds actually to make 6. Stick up there. And we'll stick this over to the side because we are going to stick a pink one just like we did for the front. Right in. Put no stick on it. And we are going to stick this red one up in here. And I guess what I'm going to do is stick it right in front of that other red and that pink in the front. Like that. That way we have, I am going to go ahead and stick a stick on this one too. And I might need one more red. To even it out. That's sticking pretty good. I want it to stand up there. But we are going to stick some of these white ones around that I did take out to the side where we got them. I still want that pink one to sit up there just a little bit higher. Stick another white one, but I am going to make it come up above where they're not all just laying down. And they kind of do just lay however they want. Stick me some stems on there. just where we can get them to stay up just a little higher. I do want one more white one and one more red. This white one over here. And let's see. I might go ahead and stick another white in back here. Just to have them kind of in between. All my flowers. I got them. Where they're in between. Maybe right here. And there it is so far. I like the way it looks. We are going to stick some green red around the bottom. This is our, excuse me, ficus leaf. But what we are going to do is just kind of bend it over. That way it's not covering up. Just to have some greenery in there. Then we are also going to take some of this vine. I don't want too much of it leaning over, so I'm trying to figure out where to cut it. I am going to have to stick a stick on it for it to stay. Excuse me. stick it down in there where I can overlap it. I'm going to cut a little bit off of that. We are going to go ahead and just stick some in around. We got some greenery in there. Cut that one. And just going around it. Not wanting to cover it up. Just to have it, to have some more green in your flowers. And I got more over here. And cut that piece. Stick that in there with that, because it's not going to lay over. I might have to go get a few more pieces of the ficus leaf. Want it all to kind of come over just a little. Then we also will stick in some of the vine. Just trying to place it. Where it needs to be. I think I might need just one more piece, and then we'll be done with that ficus around. Alright, now we're going to stick some more of our vine in. me get my tape around it. I do like it in there. I'm not just sticking it right beside each other, but just to have some laying down. Around it. And what I'm doing is I'm just cutting off 2 pieces of it and then putting a stick on it. Wrapping our tape around it and then sticking it down in our flower. We ain't gonna need we're not gonna need the stick. Looking at all sides of it to arrange it. And I think it has turned out beautiful. There we are. Either side could be your front or your back, ever which one you would want. But that's the way it's turned out. That's the way it looks all the way around. Enjoy the video, and always remember, you are enough, and have a blessed night. Thank you.